I'm gonna be blind through this whole video. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm currently in the office and blinded by the sun, but it's the best lighting I can get, so we're just gonna roll with it. This shirt is bought, ripped, so we're good. So my boyfriend and I went out the other night and he took me to TJ Maxx and I bought this new dream board, which I'll insert a clip of. It's somewhere where I'll go to put, my agenda. So this is my new planner board, but I will be getting a bulletin later for dream board. As you can see, I start out with the dates and I plug in what we already have planned for the month. I went ahead and put some notes on here and some to-dos, so that way when Michael comes in, he knows what's going on and kind of has an idea of our monthly layout. So I'm not gonna lie, I went a little crazy on stationery at TJ Maxx and I wanted to show y'all what I got. This was a grocery shopping pad, which I thought was really cool for $1. I got this little notepad. It's got cute marbling at the top. I believe this one was $1 as well. Yep, $1. I got this one for no other reason than I thought it looked like my cat. That was the only reason I got it. What'd I tell y'all? Looks just like him. So moving on, this is my new diary. It says life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. So true. This is what we're all here for, the whole video. This is my new planner and I love it. It's pink, it's empowering, it says woman on a mission, and I think it is so amazing. I'm so thankful I found this at TJ Maxx. It was like $7 and I'll be using it so much over the next year. So I wanted to show y'all some of the inside contents that I look for when getting a planner. Right here, this is the main thing I'll use. It's the monthly breakdown, and I love how it has the side panels. And then the next one I use more for my personal use here is the weekly breakdown. Alright, so now that I've shown you my planner, let's get into the tips for how to use a planner. My theme right now is just empowerment and motivation and things like that, and pink. Like, I love anything pink right now. But I just think it's really cute. It's something that you're going to use every day, so make sure that it's something that you think you would like. I did announce on Instagram that I was going to be doing this video and for y'all to go ahead and get a planner, and that way you can start using one religiously as well, because it can't hurt to plan. Like I said in my Instagram post, life never goes as planned, but you can always have a roadmap, and that's kind of what your planner will do for you. So I'll link down my Instagram below so you can kind of keep up with what videos that I'm going to post. So let's get started on my 10 tips for using a planner. The first tip is to make sure that you think your planner is the cutest planner ever. I am so proud of this one. I think it's adorable. When I saw it, I just knew I had to have it, and you need to get that feeling when you pick out yours. It needs to reflect you. It is your assistant pretty much. Also, like I said with my preferences, everybody has preferences of their planner. Make sure yours has yours. I've never actually had one this big. I've actually gone to about half the size of this. That's typically my planner, but I think I would like this, and so I'm going to try out a bigger one, but that's a preference. You can either have a smaller planner, a bigger planner, a desk, like one that fills your whole desk, or you cannot have a physical one at all and have it electronically. My second tip is to use your planner every single day. I actually really enjoy marking off my days with an X. I'll do it in different colors each month, which I'll insert kind of what it looks like when I had a completed planner. It might be just mentally satisfying to me, but let's say I have a vacation and I'm Xing off the days to my vacation. It just makes it that much more exciting. Plus, whenever you finish a whole month, it's like, it's just cool to have a whole gridded out page that you've been through. And then you can kind of look through the month and see what you've done and what you've accomplished. But the important thing, that's just one thing of the daily, but you also want to make sure that you're opening your planner every day, making sure everything is updated. Let's say you put something on one date and that has changed. You want to make sure you white out what you did and change it so you are up to date. So when I had my first few planners, I was really weird about it being clean and neat, and I didn't want to write things anywhere. Like, I had it very organized, and then the more I got comfortable with planners, the more I doodled all over it, and the more notes I made, like reminders and things like that. And how much of a difference that makes. Like, I love having just a full planner. So making notes is my 4th tip, and it definitely benefits you in the long run to make a note the month before of, like, you know, just if you have something else to add into your monthly routine, you might make a little star and a note saying, like, reminder, remember to add this to your monthly look, like a new bill. Making notes is definitely beneficial in the long run, so just make sure that you make your notes. My 3rd tip for you guys is to plan in the order of bills, meals, then fun. You do your financials first, you go ahead and do all that. I do all of my financial planning through my planner. Then I will do my meals, which I will plan out my meals based on my monthly breakdown. I'll plug in what we're having what night. And then I'm going to do a completely separate video of how I do my meal planning. And then fun, I pretty much do whatever budget is left for the fun portion and whatever time is left in the monthly breakdown. You obviously just believe you should use up as much of the planner as you can, because that's what it's there for. Use the white space. So you want to make sure you use every single portion of the planner so that you are using it to the fullest. My 5th tip kind of ties in with that, and it is don't be afraid to make future goals, notes, etc. Don't be afraid to put anything in the future in your planner. For example, we had a concert we were wanting to go to. I was going to save up for it, didn't end up happening because life happens, and it was in my planner. It's cool that I have whiteout though, so never be afraid to put something in your planner months in advance so you can keep that on your radar, but it's okay if you miss it. But go ahead and put it in your planner so you don't forget about it. Something that also benefits us, it's my tip number 6, is to share your planner with others around you. So me having my planner and not sharing my plans with my boyfriend, who is typically involved in those plans, isn't really beneficial to him. So I make sure he's pretty aware. He's always welcome to grab it, see where we're at, what we're doing for the month, see our budget. You know, I do a breakdown of the financials, like I said, the meals and the fun. So everything he needs to know is in here. So my next tip is to make sure after you've done all your planning, go back through, and if there's any free space, if there's any time that is available, make sure you write something in. Even if it's free time for yourself, make sure you write in free time. I like to have a plan for everything of the day, and if you're not like that, that's fine too, but I'm a very productive person, so I have to grid my day out. Or if I don't do that, then I'm probably not going to do anything. So you know, if you have something you've been putting off and you see that on a Tuesday at 3 o'clock you have a free hour, go ahead and do that thing that you haven't been able to do. My 8th tip is stickers. So I have these to show right now. I have a ton. I'm just going to use these as my example. I bought these at Target in the dollar spot, which I've shown before in another video. But it's just cute little stickers, and it brings so much flair to your planner. I've bought some at Target in the dollar spot. I've bought some at Michael's Craft Store for a really good deal. They have a whole section of planner stickers, so it's just fun to go do that. Also get cool pins and things like that that just make it fun to use your planner. My 9th tip ties in with that a little bit as well. Make your planner a hobby. I kind of did with mine. There is a whole category dedicated to this topic on YouTube of people that just sit there and they show you cool things you can do to your planner, cool doodles you can put on your planner, craft store stuff that's being sold to use, you know, things like that. It's so much fun. So that's part of the reason I like to talk about it and why I use my planner religiously, and I have for years, is it's kind of a hobby for me now. I love to make it cute and personalized, and like I said in the beginning, it's kind of like your little assistant, so you want to make it a fun thing to do. So my last tip is something I've already kind of touched on, but it is to keep your planners. You want to reflect on who you were, who you are, and who you're going to be. Planners should reflect your goals, your timeline of who you are, and it's so cool to see that through time. So I advise to keep all your journals, all your diaries, and all your planners just to see where you've come and where you're gonna go. So that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. If any of these tips helped you, or if it inspired you to get a planner of your own and start using it every day, like this video and subscribe if you're new. If you have any questions, let me know, but that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Bye!